Morning, that's what I meant to say.
You are
You're
Irish?
We are.
Yeah.
I would contend that we're 100%, but we just looked at a family tree Saturday at a family party, and my grandma's great-grandpa is from England or something, so there's a small, just English. A smidge of English in there.
It's a big day in your family being in O'Dowd.
It is. It's been my favorite day of the year since I was a little kid. You know, Bollinger's back in the day, Irish dancing, and just seeing all of my cousins and aunts and uncles, and trying to scam them for money as they got drunker and drunker through the day. It was just fond memories.
So only an Irishman would get married on St. Patrick's Day.
I figured there was no better way to celebrate my favorite day than to say I do to my favorite person in the entire world, Tierney O'Dowd.
Aww.
I love her. I love you. She's watching.
Oh my God.
How many years?
9.
Wow, next year's a big one.
Which is 8.5 years over the over-under set by my
family. So people
family.
have lost some money?
Yeah, we're beating the odds.
I'm thinking you need to spend 10 in like Dublin.
I agree.
Well, if we could borrow a little bit of money.
Yeah.
Al, I think you just saved now.
Well, I got to tell you, if I were the HomeBuilders Association, I'd be writing you checks left and right, because you have taken that organization from like COVID exhausted to like post-COVID, oh my God, completely reborn.
I agree with that.
Yeah, I think it's an organization that was waiting for change, and it has a very storied history. We're celebrating our 70th year in serving the community this year.
Yeah.
It's just so many good stories, family businesses, generation after generation of builders in town, like the Strausses.
Yes,
the Strauss family.
Yes.
Yeah. Just so many good stories. It's an organization that just needed a little bit of a kickstart or a rebirth. And that's where we're at.
We had a huge dinner that was awesome. The annual dinner with Daniel Martin. He put on a show. Strauss family was there, of course. And then the HomeBuilders show, which was a great event.
I thought so. Yeah, it was my first one, but it was our 49th annual. So another big one coming up next year, the 50th annual. And certainly we appreciate JTV for all of the coverage. Andy, you were there. Bart was there.
It was a great event. Yeah, I enjoyed talking to
a lot of local vendors. There's Doc Penn. And a lot of people, question some of our vendors, but it's a show that really is there for anyone. So.
Yeah, and I was impressed with the amount of equipment that was brought in by some of these folks.
Yeah, we're trying to make sure that we showcase our local businesses, and companies like Michigan Sani, who had some equipment out front. Josh's Dumpsters, that was a roll-off dumpster.
Yeah.
Was what greeted people as they came into the facility, and there you see the boom lift. From All-Star Rental. Dean is on our board.
We wouldn't be able to do any of our hockey games at Optimus without Dean.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, those lifts are, from an announcer standpoint, a little bit scary, a little bit wobbly, but I'm scared of heights.
The
equipment is great.
Oh, look who it is. Two of my favorites.
I told Tina after this, I said, this looked like one of those bad prom poses.
Oh, yeah.
This is what it is.
Did you give her a
carnation?
No, Tina was Tina was handing carnations out.
Yes, for Girls' Night Out.
That's right.
That was on Friday night.
Yeah,
they gave
kudos.
carnations.
I heard that was a huge success. I couldn't be there. Was so
bummed. No kudos to me. You were the single driving force behind that. I said
that's interesting because she wasn't there.
No, but I called her text before and I said, hey, I need a cool event. This is my thoughts. I need vendors. She said, grazing time. They were there. She said, come to your effing Sense and Candles. They were there. And then Mike Lee. 6 strings and a mic, provided the music.
Yeah, he was
she
good.
Said he was sensational.
Yeah.
It was a really good time, and I think that just kind of shows what my philosophy is ask people that are smarter than myself to help me put on a good event.
Did you catch that
I
huge
did.
compliment just now?
It was huge.
That was huge.
Yeah, big as all outdoors.
You mentioned being creative with your vendors, and our industries obviously coincide quite a bit, and I just don't think that people realize everything that goes into building the home of your dreams or making your next step, your next move, your best move. And I love that you have the foresight for that. And we're going to see more of that with the Home and Garden Show.
No, you guys have something coming up with the golf outing.
Oh, the golf outing.
Yeah.
We have a
the
golf
golf
outing. That's just to celebrate the organization. Again, we're celebrating our 70th year. CB Contracting is our presenting sponsor, and credit to Chris Barrett. He's the owner. I put that ask for a sponsorship out, and within 5 minutes he had called.
Aww.
And I told him what our asking price was, but you know how you start negotiations high, and you're just, I was willing to settle.
Yeah.
And he said, no, I want to go to that point. And I was like, are you sure you don't want to negotiate? Trying to get him going, generous as can be.
That's
he
awesome.
said, no, we see what's going on with the association. We want to be a full participant.
You guys are going to be out at the Jackson Area Career Center for a career day. I'm excited about this.
Yeah,
one,
this one is probably the one I'm most excited about. So we got a $3,500 grant from the National Association of Home Builders,
Wow.
and they didn't give out that many of them. Workforce development for me and for our organization is the key. We need tomorrow's trades employees, right? We need kids that maybe don't want to go to college, but they have an aptitude for construction trades or whatever. And our employees, our employers, members need that conduit, need those introductions. So working with the Career Center, just a natural partnership, and we're really excited to be able to provide that connection. So it's going to be cool to track in the future how many of those kids from the construction trades program stay local and get employed with a local employer. It should be a win-win-win. And we'll have JTV out there,
Of course.
I believe.
Yeah, we'll be there for sure. And you can join the HBA right now just by calling you.
Yep, you can call my cell phone, 517-936-8329. Go to our website, which is hbajmi.com. Recently built by the talented David Barker here at JTV.
Awesome.
It's a great website.
Awesome.
He did a good job.
Thank you so much, Pat.
Absolutely.
The Executive Officer of the Home Builders Association of Jackson, Irishman Pat O'Dowd. More of the show. Stay with us.